another video, and this video is going to be about ghosts. And this video is going to be about ghosts. My ghost stories, like, which I've seen. It's Scotty and the Gabby Show, which I thought would be cool to do because my stories are creepy too. So my first story is I was at my mom's house and I had a new phone. I just got a new phone and I couldn't figure out how to record or take pictures on it because it was different than a phone that I've had before. And I was downstairs by myself and somehow I started recording by itself, and then somehow beside my mom's window in her house recorded this like baseball sized globe like light thing come curving out of the curtain. And at first I thought it was like headlights because the window, when like a car drives by, sometimes the headlights like shines through the window. But come to find out after I watched it, it wasn't a headlight for some reason. I have no clue what it was, but it was like creepy. It was like, I don't know. So I somehow ended up saving the video and I showed my mom the next day, and because she like, I told her but then she didn't believe me, so I had to show her the video. But sadly my phone got dropped on the ground too many times and somehow it reset my whole phone, so I don't have the video anymore. Yeah. Then there's another story where I went to my dad's house with my dad's house, and he wasn't home but my sister and her grandmother were. And so I took a picture of her, and after a while I didn't notice until I went like 2 or 3 years later. I went back and looked at the same exact picture and noticed a woman in the background, but it wasn't her grandmother, because her grandmother was behind me and it was just her in the picture, and I don't know how the woman would get in there because she was like creepy. It was like really weird and stuff. So yeah. And then I know this is not like a story, but it's like a dream. Well, so my cousin, my aunt was married and something happened to her husband, but I've never met him. And so somehow I ended up having a dream about him where she got married to her second husband. I was like, I don't know why I would have this dream because it looked like him, I think, because he used to dress up like a cowboy, like wear like the hat and like the jeans and everything. And like I've never met him or I've seen like pictures of him, but like I've never really met him. And it was like really creepy and stuff. But like the thing is, I never really believed things like this. Like me and my friend used to like fake ghost hunt and all this and stuff. So like not until like I saw the thing in the video and the picture, then that's when it all started and stuff. Yeah. And then like another time was, and I was alone and I was sitting in a chair in my living room, and there was this box on the counter and everybody else was asleep, and somehow it got knocked over and I freaked out too. then there was another story where something happened to my cousin's girlfriend, but I didn't know her that long or very well, but I've met her like a couple of times. Somehow I ended up seeing her walk into my wall with angel wings, and she was glowing. Yeah. And then I don't know if there's any more, but it's like really creepy to have stuff like that happen. Then one time I was really young, but for some reason I was in my mom's room and I was laying on the bed and my feet were hanging off the bed and nobody was else in the room besides my dad, and he was laying on the bed beside me. And I felt like somebody had like really long nails, like a witch would have or something, and they took the nail and went down my foot like they were trying to scratch it or something. But they didn't leave like a mark or anything, but it was like really scary. I freaked out and like made my dad look under the bed, and he said there wasn't anything under there. Well, that's it. So I'm gonna leave my friends' links down below and also the other people I mentioned. So that's it for this
I've been thinking about you and me, cause I ain't been thinking like nowadays. It gets reckless in 6 seconds. That's word up to my Vine page. Don't think of me as just AC, cause I'm worth more than my